Help them blend into the forest a lot easier. On the right hand side, try to see if you can spot that okapi anywhere. Okapis have zebra-like leggings, although they're actually not related to a zebra at all. They're related to a giraffe, though we know that from looking at their skulls. My favorite fact about okapis is that their tongues are so long they can lick their own eyeballs. You see his head sticking out right over there on the right hand side. Behind the tree stump over there. Let's keep going, see if you spot any other animals. On the right hand side, you're going to see a saddle-billed stork. This big bird is actually about 5 feet tall, and their wings are about 9 feet wide. If it has yellow eyes, it's going to be the girl. If it has black eyes, it's going to be the boy. Straight ahead on the left-hand side, you're going to see a black rhinoceros. This black rhino does weigh up to about 3,000 pounds, which is actually pretty small for a rhino. Has a pointed-shaped mouth, helps them grab any small leaves or any small plants a lot easier. A lot of animals here in the military force do have stripes on their back. By having stripes on their back, the sun is able to reflect off of that, so they are able to see and camouflage a lot easier. I will keep an eye wide open, see if you spot any other animals. On the left-hand side, you're going to see the greater kudu antelope, which is the light gray one, and then the reddish-brownish one is known as the bongo.
There he is. They're pretty.
Really strange plants.
Alright, on the right-hand side, you're going to see that pink-backed pelican. Now, it's not going to be a super hot pink. It's going to be a really light white pink. They do get this color from mating season, and they are typically in groups of about 20 to about 500. And that group of pelicans is called a pod. All the way down on the right-hand side, you're going to see a Nile hippopotamus. A lot of people think hippos can't swim, but they definitely can. They just prefer to walk. They can actually hold their breath for 5 to 8 minutes underwater at any time. Now, usually these hippos on first meet, they actually open their mouth really wide big. And believe it or not, whoever has the biggest and the widest mouth
Hippo.
is usually the leader of the hippo group.
There's a hippo.
The group of hippos is called a float.
There's another one over there. Oh! I got it. How much? 10 cents. 10 cents. There's another one. Alligators.
Inside here to see those Nile crocodiles. Nile crocodiles can actually weigh up to about 500 pounds. They have their body weight in one sitting, and they do only eat once a week. They are typically around 16 to 18 feet long. A lot of people do think that crocodiles are alligators, but they're definitely not. You can tell the difference by looking at their snouts.
Together.
Yeah.
Crocodile's square.
One's square, one's like a curve. I don't remember which one was which.
The
Though.
curve.
I think it is, yeah. I think the one-
Alrighty, now coming up on the right hand side, you're going to see that baobab tree. Baobab trees are also known as the tree of life. They hold tens and thousands of gallons of water for these animals, and it also acts as an emergency resource. Because baobab trees, it does also act as a sign of direction, so if they're ever lost, they do look for the nearest baobab tree. Let's head on into the savannah, see if you spot your bigger giraffes or even hard bends and Atlanticus.
Bilingual.
gonna see a Maasai giraffe. Now we know it's a Maasai giraffe. I'm looking at their messy little spots. But please know Maasai does not mean messy. With these giraffes, you must always see them eat. They eat about 16 to 20 hours a day. They also only sleep 30 minutes a day, taking their naps in about 5-minute increments. Now, a group of giraffes is called a tower, kind of like Watchtower, make sure everybody's okay. A full-grown giraffe can be about 18 feet tall, and a baby giraffe can be about 6 feet tall. It actually only takes a mother giraffe about an hour to give birth, but they are pregnant for about a year and a half.
Wow. Yeah, could you imagine?
On the left-hand side, it just says African painted dogs. Now, they're sleeping in the den right now, taking a nice little nap. These dogs do have a 90% successful rate of hunting. Most animals only have a 20 to 30% successful rate.
There they
A female
are.
African painted dog can have a litter up to about 21 puppies, which is the most of any dog. And don't call them hyenas, they'll be super upset at you. They're actually most related to the domestic dogs you have at home. On the left-hand side, you're going to see those sable antelope. Those slit-back horns do help them protect themselves from any animals coming at them from behind. They do tend to be fighters in nature, so we like to say they fight for conservation. Let's keep going, see what else we spot. On the right-hand side, you're going to see those wildebeest coming up with the gray shaggy fur coats. Wildebeest typically migrate in big old herds, so one moves, they all move. Just kind of like a big game of follow the leader. They actually got the name of the Afrikaans because people thought they were wildebeest. That's the name, wildebeest.
That wildebeest is pretty.
As we pass on by the left-hand side, you're going to see some Coley cattle with some little big old horns. Those horns may look really big and heavy, but they're actually really, really light in structure. Having a honeycomb structure, air is able to circulate and blood is able to go through. Essentially having a nice little AC in it at all times.
Look at the giraffe. It's right in front of the family.
The baby wasn't out last time. The ex was out the day right after you.
Aww.
Now, giraffes also only drink water once every 3 days. They get most of their water supplemental leaves are the inside of them. Giraffe's tongue is going to be so long, specifically about 16 to 18 inches long. There's actually a tip of your finger all the way down to your elbow. You might catch
Look
it
at him.
purplish, blackish color.
Hi. Hello. I love that people will automatically baby talk any animal.
Yeah, they're here.
Woo.
Then you see more baobab trees hanging out over here. Baobab trees are also known as the upside down tree. As if you were to flip it upside down, it does in fact look like the roots are growing up. But definitely keep an eye wide open to see if you spot any other animals hanging out right out of here.
There's more over there.
And then we had an hour to get to 3 things, so. Okay. Road dog.
Oh my gosh.
I'm assuming there's water right there.
The lone duck just sitting there. Aw.
Alrighty, on the left-hand side, you're going to see a flamboyance of flamingos. A flamboyance of flamingos is a group of flamingos. These are specifically the greater flamingos. They're the lightest in color, but that's also all flamingos. With these flamingos, if you spot any ones that are more gray-like or white, they just probably have an undershirt front. It does take about a year or two for them to fully turn pink. Like I said, they look like having a whole bunch of shrimp brine. You have everything that's super hot pink flamingos is actually lesser flamingos. So it's a whole different type of flamingos.
Didn't look great for either of them. Yeah. Oh, there's rhinos up here. Look at them.
You're gonna see these white rhinoceros. These white rhinos do weigh up to about 5,000 pounds, so pretty big.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They're only see about 10 feet in front of them, but they do have impeccable hearing. You definitely just right about now. But many of these animals are actually really endangered. A lot of people think their horns have magical, mystical medicine powers, but they might don't. People that horns lack keratin, which you can actually get keratin in our fingernails and hair. So it's super important to spread that message of conservation and education as well too. I can also donate to local conservation funds as well too. No. Yeah, I think hippos are a little bit faster.
They're beautiful.
A little bit further up, you can see those cheetahs. Now they're laying in the grass right now. If you look between the trees on the left side, you'll see them right in the grass right there, standing up. Cheetahs are one of the fastest land animals, running up to about 60 miles an hour. They actually have a black stripe under their eyes, just like baseball players. And in that black stripe under their eyes, the sun is able to reflect off of that, so they are able to see and camouflage a lot easier. We keep an eye wide open. Sometimes we might see some over here too as well. Definitely keep an eye wide open. There's two hanging out on this side, a little bit easier, closest to us. Not in the grass, but in the little dirt. They're super camouflaged, a little bit harder to see.
Oh, I see them. Yeah, they camouflage so well.
Oh, there's one back there. Julie, right here.
And this is so good.
Oh, no, it's on its laying down.
He needs his alone time.
Alrighty, now straight ahead it's going to be Kobe Rock. Kobe Rock is home to our lions. The lions are very nocturnal. They sleep about 16 to 20 hours a day. They sleep all day, every day, to conserve all that energy they need for hunting. Now, male lions typically stay at home, protect the family, or protect the prey, while those female lions are known for being hunters. Now, you're going to look at 3 lions in total, 2 females and 1 male. So they're actually all siblings, so they're all from the same litter. If any of you do ever call them Simba, you're technically not wrong. Simba does translate to lion in Swahili. This might be your best view of the ostrich on the right-hand side. It's kind of hard to see, but it's on the right side of the truck if you see it. It's actually a female ostrich, we know because it has gray-like feathers.
There's
Male
also one on the other
ostriches
side of the
have
truck.
black and white feathers. They do run up to 40 miles an hour and live to
Oh, he's out running me for sure.
I would not want to be chasing
Already on the left-hand side, let's see if you spawn any warthogs. I see a couple running around.
I see a couple.
Warthogs actually built their homes called
so
the
small.
warthog burrows. They sleep with their tops facing out, which help protect themselves at night. And if any of you do ever call them Pumbaa, well, that does mean foolish in Swahili. I'll be a little upset at you. We got a couple animals to talk about, so let's talk about them. On the right-hand side, you're going to see a water buck. Water bucks have waterproof shaggy fur coats so they can dive into the water if needed. They're great swimmers. They also live by water as too, so everything in water has to do with them.
Its legs look like rotisserie chicken.
I was going to see a female ostrich right over here. An ostrich actually lays an egg every single day, just like chickens. You're going to see more water bucks on your left and your right side as well. You're going to see a few little... Alrighty, friends, now here in Harambe, we'd like to say goodbye, because saying goodbye is far too sad and far too final. We like to say around here, Kwaharini, which means